Hello everyone, this is Ross with Market Traders Daily, and this is today's video analysis for November 7, 2019. Today we're looking at the USDCAD, the US dollar versus the Canadian dollar, for today's trade analysis. Looking here at the daily time frame, a couple things to look at in the past. Green shaded area towards the bottom of the chart. 1.3145, 1.3160 is the green zone. Follow it back, you see the blue circle holding as support historically as support here. We see the black circle also holding as support back in time as well. So we know historically and factually that the green zone has been support before, and we would look for support again. We would have an expectation of support again into the future as long as the market holds above it. We've seen some resistance into this area before and some other indications of support. If you look far left hand side, this significant bearish drop you see here on the left hand side came right down into that green shaded area for a few days, found support before breaking and then finding resistance there. Anyway, so historically the green zone is support resistance. The pink zone also something that we want to look at. If I just take those same circles and let's move it here as support here and here as support here. So we know historically this has been support in the past. So we know again when we're looking at that would be potential future resistance. We know that support becomes resistance, resistance becomes support, and that's what we're seeing right now in the past week or so. We have seen 1.3195, 1.3210, the pink zone, as resistance. Let's go ahead and zoom it in on that a little bit. So we've established historical support at the green zone. We've established historical resistance at the pink zone, and that's what we're currently involved in. Support at the green zone, resistance at the pink zone. We do see the 100 period moving average also coming into play right around 1.3195 as resistance as well. So what we could surmise from this, as long as it stays under the pink zone, we're looking at resistance above the green zone support. A breakout on either side of those above the pink zone would go higher, and below the green zone would go lower. So that's what we're looking at there. Fibonacci, by the way, from the highest high of the red trend line to the lowest low, high to low of the red trend line, Fibonacci puts the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement level at 1.3158, which is top of our green zone, which is 1.3160. So 58.60, that is the 382 Fibonacci retracement level of the red trend line, and we are currently holding just above that. 50% is at the bottom of the pink zone, incidentally, and the 0.618 is all the way up here near the yellow shaded area. So as long as it stays above the 382, above the green zone, we'll suspect there will be support there, and only looking for it to go lower if it breaks under the green shaded area. And of course, yesterday in the trade room we talked about selling opportunities into the pink zone. So if you decided if you were in the trade room yesterday and took a short at 131.95, you've seen profit right back down into 31.60. You should be at least at minimum protecting that profit or have closed some profit as it reached into the green zone from that short that we discussed in the trade room yesterday. Other than that, I think we can potentially flip that right back to the long side. Let's go down here to the 4-hour time frame. You can see continued support here into that green zone. Even on the current drop, it fell right down into the green zone, now holding support here again at the green shade area. So when it comes down to it, you're thinking about your three trading decisions: buy, sell, or no trade. Selling right now, probably not on the table as it sits on top of that 382 and the 618 Fibonacci the 382 Fibonacci retracement level and the green zone at 1.3160. Selling right now, not really on the table unless it's back at the pink zone or under the green zone. If you're not selling, you have a potential to buy and go long at 31.60. Stop loss, of course, if you decide to do that, will be underneath the green zone. Target the pink zone or higher as we look for the continued establishment of higher lows and higher highs, which of course would be a potentially new forming trend. Let's go ahead and make that black and zoom out one time. So that could be something that we're going to consider, a newly forming uptrend. As long as it stays above the black trend line, higher lows, higher highs above the green zone, we could be looking for the challenge of the pink zone, yellow zone, or higher in a newly forming trend. That changes when the market breaks underneath the green zone for the dollar CAD.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.